والشمس كبسمته ظل ظليل. هو عبد الله سيد الخلق ومصطفاه، وحبيب الله خير مبعوث بوحي الله. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. هو خير عباد الله خير البرايا، حي فينا بهداه حلو الوصايا. نسألك الله أن تجمعنا يوما برسول الله، من كوثره يروينا فتقبل يا رباه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. طاهر القلب نقي ذاكر لله، المصطفى الصفي صلى عليه الله. أخلاقه وصفاته سبحان من سواه، هو قدوتي وحبيبي ودعوة النجاة. يا رسول الله يا حبيب الله، فاكتب لنا نلقاه ندعوك يا رباه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is your brother Maher Zain. For my latest news and updates, join me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. Salam.
طلعته وجه جميل، والشمس كبسمته ظل ظليل. هو عبد الله سيد الخلق ومصطفاه، وحبيب الله خير مبعوث بوحي الله. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. هو خير عباد الله خير البرايا، حي فينا بهداه حلو الوصايا. نسألك الله أن تجمعنا يوما برسول الله، من كوثره يروينا فتقبل يا رباه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. طاهر القلب نقي ذاكر لله، المصطفى الصفي صلى عليه الله. أخلاقه وصفاته سبحان من سواه، هو قدوتي وحبيبي ودعوة النجاة. يا رسول الله يا حبيب الله، فاكتب لنا نلقاه ندعوك يا رباه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is your brother Maher Zain. For my latest news and updates, join me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. Salam.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل البدر كطلعته وجه جميل، والشمس كبسمته ظل ظليل. هو عبد الله سيد الخلق ومصطفاه، وحبيب الله خير مبعوث بوحي الله. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. هو خير عباد الله خير البرايا، حي فينا بهداه حلو الوصايا. نسألك الله أن تجمعنا يوما برسول الله، من كوثره يروينا فتقبل يا رباه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. طاهر القلب نقي ذاكر لله، المصطفى الصفي صلى عليه الله. أخلاقه وصفاته سبحان من سواه، هو قدوتي وحبيبي ودعوة النجاة. يا رسول الله يا حبيب الله، فاكتب لنا نلقاه ندعوك يا رباه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is your brother Maher Zain. For my latest news and updates, join me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. Salam.
البدر كطلعته وجه جميل، والشمس كبسمته ظل ظليل. هو عبد الله سيد الخلق ومصطفاه، وحبيب الله خير مبعوث بوحي الله. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. هو خير عباد الله خير البرايا، حي فينا بهداه حلو الوصايا. نسألك الله أن تجمعنا يوما برسول الله، من كوثره يروينا فتقبل يا رباه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. طاهر القلب نقي ذاكر لله، المصطفى الصفي صلى عليه الله. أخلاقه وصفاته سبحان من سواه، هو قدوتي وحبيبي ودعوة النجاة. يا رسول الله يا حبيب الله، فاكتب لنا نلقاه ندعوك يا رباه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is your brother Maher Zain. For my latest news and updates, join me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. Salam.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل البدر كطلعته وجه جميل، والشمس كبسمته ظل ظليل. هو عبد الله سيد الخلق ومصطفاه، وحبيب الله خير مبعوث بوحي الله. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. هو خير عباد الله خير البرايا، حي فينا بهداه حلو الوصايا. نسألك الله أن تجمعنا يوما برسول الله، من كوثره يروينا فتقبل يا رباه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. طاهر القلب نقي ذاكر لله، المصطفى الصفي صلى عليه الله. أخلاقه وصفاته سبحان من سواه، هو قدوتي وحبيبي ودعوة النجاة. يا رسول الله يا حبيب الله، فاكتب لنا نلقاه ندعوك يا رباه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is your brother Maher Zain. For my latest news and updates, join me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. Salam.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل طلعته وجه جميل، والشمس كبسمته ظل ظليل. هو عبد الله سيد الخلق ومصطفاه، وحبيب الله خير مبعوث بوحي الله. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا.
السلام عليكم.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه، يا رب صل عليه صلوات الله عليه.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And also ازيك and كيف حالك, كيف حالكم, كيفك. And that's about the extent of my Arabic. I'm Sister Stephanie Aspero. I am the 11th and 12th grade English teacher at Al-Ghazaly. This is my first year back. I actually used to be a teacher at Hikmah, so I've had the pleasure of getting to know some of these graduates even from Hikmah days, and mashallah, they're a very special group. Graduates, family members, and staff, it is an honor to be part of this celebration, the graduating class of 2020 at Al-Ghazaly High School. It's such a pleasure and somewhat bittersweet to share the intensity of emotions filling this Zoom meeting and or Facebook Live as you who are graduating close this chapter of your life story. Parents, you're probably wondering where the years have gone as you marvel at your sons and daughters' accomplishments. It doesn't seem that long ago when these young adults we honor today were toddling off to start kindergarten. Of course, living through those years between kindergarten and graduation may have seemed like an eternity for the students and probably for some parents as well. There's no better way to begin than with a beautiful Quran recitation by our very own graduate, Marwan Baroud.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وعباد الرحمن الذين يمشون على الأرض هونا وإذا خاطبهم الجاهلون قالوا سلاما والذين يبيتون لربهم سجدا وقياما والذين يقولون ربنا اصرف عنا عذاب جهنم إن عذابها كان غراما إنها ساءت مستقرا ومقاما والذين إذا أنفقوا لم يسرفوا ولم يقتروا وكان بين ذلك قواما والذين لا يدعون مع الله إلها آخر ولا يقتلون النفس التي حرم الله إلا بالحق ولا يزنون ومن يفعل ذلك يلقى أثاما يضاعف له العذاب يوم القيامة ويخلد فيه مهانا إلا من تاب وآمن وعمل عملا صالحا فأولئك يبدل الله سيئاتهم حسنات وكان الله غفورا رحيما ومن تاب وعمل صالحا فإنه يتوب إلى الله متابا والذين لا يشهدون الزور وإذا مروا باللغو مروا كراما والذين إذا ذكروا بآيات ربهم لم يخروا عليها صما وعميانا والذين يقولون ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما أولئك يجزون الغرفة بما صبروا ويلقون فيها تحية وسلاما خالدين فيها حسنت مستقرا ومقاما صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah. Jazakumullahu khairan, Marwan. That was absolutely beautiful. And now a word from one of our phenomenal alumni.
Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Wow, what a unique and special time for so many reasons. In case you haven't noticed, 2020 is turning out to be a very distinct year. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His countless blessings that He's bestowed upon us. Understanding we are going through some difficulties, not just as individuals, but as communities and as an entire country. There's no doubt that greater good and benefits will come out of this. Indeed, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised us, with great difficulty comes greater ease. Second, I'd like to thank and congratulate the parents of the graduates. On behalf of the IEF board, thank you for entrusting us with the education and nurturing of your children. Some of them from childhood all through adulthood. As a parent myself, I know it is one of the most difficult decisions we have to make. We all want what is best for our children spiritually, but don't want to compromise on the academics. MashaAllah, the group we produced this year and the groups we've produced in the past, evidenced by the names on the banners that you see as you walk through the hallways, you have not compromised at all. I promise you that. And now, on to you, class of 2020. MashaAllah, that is the word that came to mind as I attended last week's drive-through graduation. You guys have overcome significant adversity and unusual challenges that other classes have not encountered. A lot has changed since I last attended an Al-Ghazaly graduation. That was all the way back in 2005, my own graduation. We were a small group of about 24, but at the time, one of the largest graduating classes. Now, mashallah, you guys are graduating over 70 students. Also, what's changed is the facilities. I mean, wow, you have an actual gym with basketball courts that don't look like they were taken out of somebody's driveway. Although I'm sure you complain as we did, and I remember the upperclassmen at my time reminding us that Al-Ghazaly had started in a trailer in the parking lot in Jersey City. But what you could always count on, and the beauty of being an Al-Ghazalian, is the things that don't change, however. Like the heartfelt hugs that we get from Sheikh Al-Hayy, even during times of COVID, I might add. The passion of the staff, like Sister Khadija, who are made themselves the promise and the guarantee to get the best and most out of every one of us. And the one thing that also hasn't changed is I still stay up till 11 p.m. the night before preparing my graduation speeches. Class of 2020, I'm not going to make any bold predictions or claims about the future that lays ahead of you, because I know our wonderful staff has spent so much time and dedicated so much of their efforts to prepare you for that. More importantly, I'd like to emphasize the aspects of your life that will continue. Although you will no longer be together as a class, you've built bonds with your peers that will live together through college graduations, through weddings, and through the birth of your children, inshallah. You have a group of people that no matter where you are in the world or what stage of your life you are in, you will consider them your brother and sister. You will continue to create and foster new friendships, no doubt about that. But the bonds you've built with your peers will have a unique and unexplainable sense of brotherhood. You're also entering into a world where the bar is constantly being risen in terms of accomplishments of alumni. We have alumni who lead communities from the minbar to the boardroom. Some are imams of masajid or lead their university MSAs. Others are successful entrepreneurs in their 20s or leaders of major corporations, lawyers, doctors, and engineers. What is consistent, however, in Al-Ghazali graduates is they never forget what it means to be a Muslim, what it means to be a believer. Brothers and sisters, this selectness of being a Ghazalian is a burden just as much as it is exclusive. Your parents and your teachers have invested a great deal in your leadership and ethics. Your moral compass has been sharpened for the last 5, 10, and even for some 12 years that they've been in the institution. You need to not only live out your values, but cultivate those same values in others. The Prophet described a believer as someone who others trust with their money and their lives. We're in a time now where the community and society at large need you to exercise these values of morality, of equality, and of ethics, now more than ever. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala instructed the Prophet when he told him he will lay a heavy burden on him to continue feeding his soul. Just as you will feed your mind through academics, just as you will feed your body with food, you need to continue feeding your soul through the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Do not ever forget that. Class of 2020, you came to Ghazali for education, and you're leaving with a life's worth of friends, mentors, and some of you even spouses. As much as you've been given from these blessings, you are burdened to give back. That burden, brothers and sisters, is to make every place you go better than it was when you left it, to the basic Islamic tenet of enjoining good and rebuffing maliciousness. I look forward to 15 years from now when I hear that one of you is an IEF board member addressing a graduating class of not 70 but hundreds of students, referencing even greater accomplishments of the alumni. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم. Thank you very much for your time and congratulations.
Our next presenter needs no introduction. She's the embodiment of dedication and sacrifice and working for the sake of Allah. She is our principal, our guidance counselor, our mentor, and a mother to all those who have had the privilege of knowing her. She is full of warmth and energy and love, and she is truly the engine of our dear Al-Ghazali. Without further ado, I present Sister Khaldiya Mustafa.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الخلق وخاتم الأنبياء سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Dear graduates, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Please allow me to begin first and foremost by thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for granting me the honor and privilege as well as entrusting me with the responsibility to serve Him and serve my ummah and hopefully be a guide to all of you. I would also like to thank our dear parents, dedicated teachers and staff, our PTO and our IEF board members for entrusting me to be your principal. This year's graduating class has come a long way, and their journey has been highlighted by their numerous college acceptances, scholarships to the best universities and colleges in the United States, and acceptances to the very impressive accelerated programs in health sciences, in pre-med, pre-dental, physical therapy, nursing, law, engineering, education, social sciences, business programs, and so much more, mashallah. Most importantly, remember that your successes come by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you should always be grateful for that. This is indeed a grand moment in time in your lives and worthy of our happiness and celebration. Inshallah, this year has been very unprecedented and difficult with the COVID-19 coronavirus outbreak, quarantining us to stay at home and finishing your year through virtual learning. Jazakumullah khair for everything you have done. This truly has taught us about not taking things for granted and working harder, inshallah, for our dunya and our akhirah, because really things can change just overnight and we need to be prepared, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for allowing us to have a very unique and special graduation parade that was truly unprecedented. Alhamdulillah, it was such an enjoyable event, and all of you deserved every minute of our time and effort. Alhamdulillah, we are so proud of all of you. You have truly earned your diplomas through the hard work and dedication, patience, sacrifice, all of the studying that you have prepared for your AP classes, for your SATs or ACTs, filled so many college applications and worked tirelessly for the past 4 years, and some of you 3. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded us to continue to seek knowledge and use this knowledge to benefit others, I pray that that's what is your goal, inshallah, for your future. During these very trying times with the pandemic, we also had to witness injustices happen with our people of color, and racism rallies and protests broke out because people wanted to demand justice and equality for all. Subhanallah, again and again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has taught us what is right, and treating each other with equality and dignity is a order from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if just our humankind can comply. We have to live by our beliefs and our values and be guided by the words of our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when during his last sermon he said, and I quote, "All mankind is from Adam and Eve, and Arab has no superiority over a non-Arab, nor a non-Arab has any superiority over an Arab. Also, a white person has no superiority over a black person, nor a black person has any superiority over a white person, except by piety and good action." This very basic and fundamental statement is still so very relevant in our lives. And I pray that, inshallah, we always treat each other with the utmost respect and know that only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is our judge, and we are only judged by our actions and our good deeds. So please hold close what defines you, which is your deen, al-Islam, your character, your individualism. Also remember who helped you to get to this point. Your precious families, devoted teachers, and wonderful friends. Please also remember to hold dear to your heart Al-Quran Al-Kareem and the Sunnah of our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as for with this lies the keys to success in this dunya and in the akhirah. Finally, take with you all the lessons that you have learned, inshallah, in these doors, inside of these doors, inshallah, and help them guide your future. Success is what you make it, what you make of it, and within it is your reach. I will truly miss each and every one of you and will always keep you in my dua. I pray that as the years go by and you grow to be the great young Muslims and Muslimas, and to be a guide for Islam and a da'wah, inshallah, that you will appreciate the gift of being a graduate of Al-Ghazaly High School, and that you will be leaders of our deen and leaders in your respective careers. Congratulations on your great achievement. It was a true pleasure for me to be your principal and to get to know each and every one of you. I will cherish the memories and the moments that we've had, and thank you again for that opportunity. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide, protect, and grant you continued success always, fi dunya wa fil akhirah. With love and best wishes, your sister, Khaldiya Mustafa. Jazakumullah khair. I love you dearly. Wassalamu alaikum.
Jazakumullahu khairan, Sister Khaldiya, for those heartfelt and inspiring words. May Allah reward you for everything that you do. And now I would like to introduce our Honorable Congresswoman, Mickey Sherrill.
Hi, Al-Ghazaly high school students. I know this isn't quite how you envisioned your graduation, but I'm so glad we could take a moment to get together even virtually. I've been to Al-Ghazaly in the past, and I've always been so impressed with the students, all of your hard work and your STEM careers and your activism and your engagement in our community. Many of your graduates have gone on to serve our community in ways both big and small. We have Dr. Ali Mustafa, who has worked on COVID protocols at Mount Sinai. We have Maram Hosian and Amber Aladdin, who are both EMTs in Wayne, serving our community at such a tough time. We also have Rania Mustafa, who's turned over the Palestinian American Community Center's mission to COVID relief. And I know so many of you during Ramadan turned your prayers and thoughts to our community and your outreach and giving, charitable giving, to COVID relief. So I can't thank you enough. We're counting on you. We're counting on all of you to provide the next generation of medicines to our community, to provide the next generation of community outreach to our community, to demonstrate to everyone what America stands for, and getting engaged and taking care of people and really focusing on our rights. So I thank you all. I am looking forward to seeing the great things you do for our country, and I'm wishing you the best of luck as you graduate.
Up next, we have an address from an American physician who served as the 21st Commissioner of the New Jersey Department of Health. And in July of 2019, he became the President and CEO of University Hospital in Newark, Dr. Sharif El-Nahal.
Hi everyone, this is Sharif El-Nahal, President and CEO of University Hospital. I want to extend my warm congratulations to the graduating class of 2020 at Al-Ghazaly High School. This is obviously not a normal year to be graduating, and you're entering an era where leadership is so important. And I know all of you have done tremendous things in your time in high school. And all of you will continue to do those things as you move into college and throughout your careers. So from the bottom of my heart, congratulations, and thank you for everything.
Our next speaker is the Mayor of Prospect Park, Mohammed Khairallah.
Assalamu alaikum and congratulations to the Ghazali High School graduating class of 2020. This is Mayor Mohammed Khairallah, and I want to wish you tremendous success in college and all your future endeavors. May Allah make your life full of iman, success, health, and prosperity. Assalamu alaikum.
We have some words from the Clifton Board of Education Commissioner, Fahim Abedrabbu.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Fahim Abdullah, Commissioner of the Clifton Board of Ed. First of all, I want to say Alif Mabruk, congratulations to the class 2020 at Ghazali. This was not an ideal senior year for anybody. As a Board of Ed Commissioner in Clifton, I know that a graduation was warranted and was needed for your parents, for yourselves, and for your community. But I want to deeply congratulate you and your friends and your families on a great past 4 years at Ghazali High School. Wherever you are going to college, your 4 years, 2 years, your trade, inshallah med school, law school, and beyond, I wish you the best, inshallah. Alf Mabruk, congratulations. I personally expect the most out of everybody now who are graduating. You guys are the change that we need in this world, inshallah. Don't forget your roots, don't forget where you came from, don't forget your communities. We all support you, and I know myself, as well as others in the area, others in the community support you. Wa inshallah, barakallahu feekum. Alf Mabruk, congratulations.
Up next, this individual is one of those students you will never forget. His academic record speaks volumes, and mashallah, he's always helping around the school. He's actually been in the school for most, if not all, of his life. Please welcome Ahmed Jamhour.
Alright, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I begin in the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most compassionate. Never in a million years would we have expected that we would be in the circumstance that we are currently in right now. Never did I think that I would be giving a graduation speech with no audience present. But that's the way that it went. Never in a million years did we think that all three of our sanctuaries, the Kaaba, Masjid al-Nabawi, Masjid al-Aqsa, would be closed off to visitors in a time so desperate as we are in right now. But that's not actually the focus of my speech. I think that everyone is more than tired of hearing about the pandemic and what's going on in the world, and so I want to take a little break from that. In the hadith of Jibreel, the Prophet is asked, what is ihsan? And in the way that he replies, it's so wise and so beautiful. He says, it is to worship Allah as if you see Him. And if you do not see Him, then know that He sees you. And when the Prophet ﷺ talks about worship, he doesn't just mean prayer and fasting. He means everything that we do. Because if everything we do is for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then it becomes worship. And that's the focus of my speech. Once upon a time, Muslims were at the top of the world. There is almost not a single invention or innovation that a Muslim is not responsible for, right? From anywhere from coffee to anesthesia, Muslims are behind so much of the world's innovations and inventions. And we can't give enough credit to the Muslim scholars of the past for things like those of that nature. However, Muslims have faltered recently. And the reason why we faltered so much is because we lost foresight. We lost the reason We lost motivation behind what we do. The motivation should be for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It should never be for money. It should never be for power. It should never be for fame. It should only be for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because when you do things for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, everything else comes after that. And that's the message that I really want to relay to everyone here. Because in the end of the day, we're not going to get where we are because of our own intelligence, because of our own skills. We're not. We're going to get where we are because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is the one that will put us in the place that we belong in the end of the day. And for that, we have to attribute all of our success back to Him. There's so many engineers and doctors and lawyers in the future that will come out of this class. However, we don't need any of that as much as we need leaders. We need Muslim leaders. We need people to guide our community. We need people to lead our community, to bring us back to another golden age, so that not a single technological innovation or invention in the future comes out except that we as Muslims are responsible for it. We need to bring back the golden age of Islam. And I believe that us as the youth of Islam and future leaders, inshallah, we are the key to that. So while we are here in the midst of a pandemic and the world seems in such disarray, now, between the time that I wrote this speech and now, there's been so much that's even happened too in the midst of all the protests. We need to be the people that step up. We need to change the global sphere. We need to reconstruct society as we know it, for the better. And we can do that as long as we do things for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We put our best foot forward. We have trust and tawakkul in Him after doing the most that we can. Inshallah, we will succeed. And through this success, change will come. And I'm confident of that. And lastly, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all the Ghazali staff and educators. Being the son of a teacher, I know how much you guys sacrifice and how much work you guys put into your students and your classes. And for that, we can't thank you enough. Truly, we can't thank you enough. From the bottom of our hearts, on behalf of the Ghazali class of 2020, thank you, and for all that's worth. I'd also like to give a huge thank you to all my parents and all my family members who have stood behind me every step of the way. When I have faltered and when I have succeeded, they have always been there to either pick me up or raise me even higher than I already was. And for that, I can't thank them enough. Inshallah, one day, we will all rise up to the challenge and become the future leaders of this ummah and the world. And I hope that everyone takes the words that I said to heart and truly strives for that. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Our next presenter is the youngest of 5 siblings, all of whom are Ghazali alumni. MashaAllah, her smile lights up the hallways. And that might be because she spends so much time in the hallways. Just kidding, love you. Our next presenter is Aya Khawam.
Assalamu alaikum, dear families, teachers, staff, and graduates. It is undeniable that our graduation ceremony and our send-off is unconventional, to say the least. We would have wanted to enjoy the last few months of the marking period together, come together for this occasion in person to celebrate with family and friends, and share hugs and expressions of gratitude to our mentors and loved ones, which we did on Sunday. So, after graduation, everybody. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted and commanded otherwise. In His infinite wisdom and mercy, He decreed that the global population be tried with this pandemic. He wanted to put the world on pause. He wanted to put us on pause. And I think there are great lessons and opportunities in that pause. He chose us to be the graduating class to heed the moment, to take a minute for reflection. This dunya can delude us and force us into restrictive pathways and routes with few opportunities to pause and reflect. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose our class, the class of 2020, for a moment and chance to sit and really think about how we should move forward. While we may be blind to this reality, many of us will be going off to engage in careers that contribute to the perpetuations of harm and injustices in the world around us. Undeniably, many of us will go to perform ostensibly noble work, but we will remain in systems that perpetuate forms of harm. These harms include the widening gap between the rich and the poor, the denigration of our planet's climate and natural resources, and the ever-eroding moral fabric of our societies. As students of Al-Ghazaly, we have been granted the opportunity to learn the essential Islamic values and ways of life that God gave us to serve mankind. And more importantly, as Muslims, we have a responsibility to be forces of good in the world, and not fall into the delusions of wealth and fame, and as evidenced by perpetually changing TikTok trends. While many of us are going to continue in such routes that the dunya makes easy for us, Allah has granted us a pause, a moment of reflection to really assess our life's trajectories, our priorities, and our relationship with Him, both individually and as a community. We have a responsibility to heed that call in whatever shape He equips us with. And reminiscing on my time at Al-Ghazaly, I'm grateful for the opportunity to learn in an Islamic environment and to be instilled with the core Islamic values that I know will be essential for making the right choices in my future career and as a member of society. However, I have also had the opportunity at Al-Ghazaly to learn areas where I individually and as a community must grow and develop to actualize our calling of being khulafa on this earth. First and foremost, we have an individual duty to rectify ourselves in front of Allah, and this is a life's journey, and I will admit to being guilty of perpetual failure. However, collectively, we have to perform a communal tawbah or return to Allah in order for us to be granted a way out of our trials and a way forward. We must excise the tumors of hypocrisy, pettiness, and poor character if we are to actualize the prophetic model. We must become empathetic, open-minded, and compassionate believers who are internally and externally inclined to perform the hard work of doing what is right and defending it. Al-Ghazali is a precious gem and a blessing to not just the Muslim community, but to the global community. Institutions of Islamic knowledge, character, and spirituality are the birthplaces of leaders like us. And these leaders do not seek the clout and accolades of the material world, but rather seek the keys of goodness and locks against evil. For the reward of the next life and pleasure of Allah Almighty, I pray Al-Ghazali becomes the beacon of hope and beauty its founders intended it to be, and that we can all give back to it and assist in it, the trajectory of growth, inshallah. And to my amazing, phenomenal classmates, congratulations, and I pray that you all achieve the highest ranks of success in this life and the next, and make your families and the Ummah proud. Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum. Congratulations, class of 2020.
And next up, we have a few messages from our other wonderful, beautiful, dedicated staff.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is just a little something that I prepared for the graduates. To the graduating class of 2020, it was an eventful year filled with plenty. Early in the year, I taught you that Corona means crown. Suddenly, the virus strolled into town. While this year was quite strange, the memories we have will not change. Counting the arrows in biology was a first. That caused quite the outburst. Not closing parentheses in the marker supply, you had to laugh, you can't deny. The anatomy skeleton that suddenly appeared with hair, you certainly entertained me with your flair. The endless notes and constant despair, deep down I know you all really care. You were the largest group I ever taught. Cafeteria classes, who would have ever thought? I've known most of you for years, some even since birth. You were all far greater than money's worth. Count your blessings as you have been bestowed a quality education built upon the pillars of an Islamic foundation. Stay true to the deen and Allah will guide your way. Do not compromise as that will lead you astray. You are all unique in your own right. May your journey be filled with light. Be the change that makes a difference in the community. Pave the path and create unity. I ask Allah to grant you success in every future endeavor. You will all be cherished forever. Jazakumullahu khairan wa assalamu alaikum. Congratulations, everyone.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. And mabruk to you all for this a great achievement. Remember that this achievement could not have been possible without the tawfiq of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So let's praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by saying Alhamdulillah for helping us achieve what we have achieved of this academic, educational achievement. Of course, after praising Allah and saying Alhamdulillah, being thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this great accomplishment, we of course pay thanks and shukr to our parents and our teachers, and then of course we also praise, if you wish, ourselves, and alhamdulillah, be proud of ourselves for what we have, for what you have achieved. I wanted to tell you that this word of mine is being recorded in the best places. This is in the masjid. I wanted it to be in the masjid, and alhamdulillah, it is in the best places. As Rasulullah ﷺ told us, أحب البقاع إلى الله أحب البلاد إلى الله مساجدها. The best of places, the most beloved to Allah, are the masajid. That's why we're here, inshallah, in this moment. I wanted to share with you a nasiha, a great wise advice before the dua, inshallah. Very quick. This advice is coming from one of the renowned shuyukh of the ulama of Egypt in the last century. His name is Sheikh Muhammad Shakir. He had two sons actually. Both of them were even more famous than their father, Sheikh Muhammad Shakir and Sheikh Al-Allama Ahmed Muhammad Shakir. Both of them were again great and famous shuyukh and ulama in the time. So this Imam, again the father, wrote a book again, and this book has advices for his students and for his young people. And in his book that I came across recently, this piece of advice that I wanted to share with you before the dua, and I hope inshaAllah you listen carefully, and I hope inshaAllah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you the tawfiq to follow this nasiha of this renowned scholar, Shaykh of Islam. In his advice, he started by saying that I am to you, right, in Arabic of course, I am to you, I'm giving you the translation of the main message in his advice. He said, I am to you as your parents to you, in terms of love and in terms of sincerity and loving for you and caring for you and for your life and for your future. So he said that his nasiha is all about taqwa. And look at what he said. He said, ittaqillaha, for taqwa is everything. Be mindful of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, first and foremost in your relationship to Him, in your ibadah. So fulfill your ibadah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, your obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And even if it feels difficult or hard, he says if you do it repeatedly, if you practice it repeatedly, it'll become a habit and it'll become much easier, and you will get to taste the sweetness of this relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then he goes on to say, be ittaqillah, be mindful of Allah in towards your family, and especially towards your parents, right? By being kind and dutiful to them, and always keep their silat al-rahm, keep their ties, good ties with them all the time. And with your parents, uphold birr al-walidain, be even more kind to them and more and the best as far as your parents in terms of your relationship with them. And then he goes on to say, ittaqillah fi nafsik, be mindful of Allah with respect to your own soul, right? Be never do anything that would bring harm to your own health or well-being, right? And always be have a good character, right? That's how you be mindful to Allah with your own soul. Have a good character and well manners, good manners. And then ittaqillaha fi your friends. Be mindful of Allah towards your friends by being, again, good and kind with them as well. The last thing he said is be ittaqillaha in your community. Be mindful of Allah towards your community by, of course, serving your Muslim community. This is what he meant. And I would add to his nasiha by saying also, because we're living in he was addressing his children, or his spiritual children, his young students in a Muslim country. So what I would expand on that by saying, be ittaqillah, be mindful of Allah towards your country. Here, you're living in the United States of America, right? Be mindful by being a good citizen. A good citizen means to me, right, as your sheikh, your spiritual leader, not necessarily to conform, because sometimes, again, conforming may mean, following something that is not good or not Islamic, not in accordance to your Islamic values. So join and enjoin good and righteousness, and be a voice and be part of the work or the activities of justice. That is what I wanted to, being a good citizen means to you today in this context rather, is to be with those and to help those and to be active in and for the cause of justice and righteousness in this United States of America. With this, I conclude my advice to you, and I hope, inshallah, if you follow this advice, again, this is from a sheikh who lived probably more than 100 years ago. I try to, again, make it relevant to you today with that last edition. Hopefully, inshallah, if you follow it sincerely, inshallah, it will bring to you, it will lead you to success, bi'idhnillah, and tawfiq of Allah in this life, and success in the next life, where Jannah is, inshallah, will be awaiting you. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
السلام عليكم، مبارك تخرجكم، مجموعة مميزة ورائعة، وأدعو الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يوفقكم في الدنيا والآخرة ومن نجاح إلى نجاح. ألف ألف مبروك.
Congrats to the amazing class of 2020. You guys were such a pleasure to have in class. I will miss each and every one of you. You guys will have such an amazing future, inshallah. Just don't forget your deen. Don't forget to do the right thing. And lastly, don't ever forget Ghazali.
Assalamu alaikum, class of 2020. Congratulations. You had to endure so much this year, yet you persevered. I'm so proud of you.
Assalamu alaikum. Congratulations and good luck, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless and reward all of your efforts the past 4 years, and may you find special blessing in these strange and unusual times that we're in. Congratulations.
Assalamu alaikum, my dear student. Congratulations. Alf mabruk. I hope, inshallah, a good future for everyone. Inshallah, Allah reward you the best things in your future. Jazakumullah khairan, barakallah feekum. Take care of your future, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help you, inshallah. But keep touch with Quran.
Alaikum, senior citizens. I love you all. You're all like my children, alhamdulillah. So I'm gonna make a dua for you that I make for my children. May Allah grant you knowledge that is useful to you and the entire ummah. I can't wait to see the wonderful things that, inshallah, Allah blesses you with. We're gonna miss you dearly. Alf mabruk to you and your families.
السلام عليكم، مبارك إن شاء الله. نتمنى لكم من نجاح إلى نجاح إن شاء الله.
مبارك عليكم، ألف مبروك. Congratulations. I really miss everybody.
Congratulations, and I wish you good luck in your future life.
My dear students, مبارك التخرج. Congratulations for all of you. I hope to make Quran your daily routine and make dua for me. Assalamu alaikum.
عليكم طلابي الأعزاء مبارك إن شاء الله التخريج. Congratulations for your graduation. إن شاء الله you'll have a happy successful life.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Sister Mona. I just have a message for the beautiful graduating class of 2020. I just want to let you guys know how special you are, how special you've always been to me since being your teacher in the 7th grade. I have had so many amazing memories with each and every one of you. You guys are a really inspirational group of kids. Intelligent, kind, thoughtful, amazing, amazing young men and women. And I can't wait to see what your futures hold. Don't forget us and make sure you always come back to visit, inshallah. Here are some pictures, just a few of the memories we shared together over the years. I'll never forget being your 7th grade teacher in English or your 9th grade world history teacher. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless and guide you all. Love you guys. Congratulations.
Assalamu alaikum seniors. This is Sister Alia with a parting message for you all. Thank you for being a great group of students to teach. Each and every one of you will do something great for the ummah. I believe in all of you. I look forward to seeing what you do in the future. You were the first class I taught and the first class I witnessed graduate. We have had our ups and very few downs, but you've taught me so much about myself as well. I have learned so much from all of you, and I hope that I have made some positive impact on your life. That's all I could ever hope for. I recall the ambitions I had when I graduated from high school. You are entering a world I could not fathom coming into existence. Have hope. Hope and faith offer more strength than you could ever imagine. The future is bright. Be the light that leads us away from this darkness. Diamonds are not made out of gentle winds, but formed under strong pressure in the darkest depths of the earth. You are all diamonds waiting to emerge. No matter how difficult your struggle may seem, please remember this, and Allah is always with you.
Assalamu alaikum, class 2020. MashaAllah, it's over. You're graduating. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. You honestly were one of the best classes that I taught in Ghazali. MashaAllah. You are special, and that's why you're graduating in a special way. As you're flying now out and away of the nest, my advice to you is Hadith al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. تركت فيكم ما إن تمسكتم به لن تضلوا بعدي أبدا كتاب الله وسنة رسوله. So hold on Allah's book, Al-Quran. Hold on Sunnah al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. You will never go astray. جزاكم الله خيرا. بارك الله فيكم. May Allah protect and guide you all your life long. Assalamu alaikum.
Next up, we have a dua from someone who is extremely special. He is one of the OGs of Al-Ghazaly and has dedicated his life to teaching students the fundamentals of Islam, and he does so with tremendous love and sincerity. He embodies what it means to work for the sake of Allah, and his devotion to our deen is something we should all strive for. His teaching truly transcends the modern way of teaching, and he is an integral part of this beautiful institution. I present to you Sheikh Muhammad Al-Hayy.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I'm going to remind you a few things before I start the actual dua. Number one, this dua is a special dua for you. Number two, the dua will be doing it in Arabic, the actual Arabic word, original words of the Quran, because this is part of it is Quranic du'as, and the actual words of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right, of his dua, Jawami al-Kalim. Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam used to, he taught us those du'as, so these are like authentic, prophetic or Quranic du'as. The other reminder is about all of us being sincere, especially you, your parents, to be sincere as far as the du'as. This is the most important condition, to be sincere and to say it from the bottom of your heart, right, and to be focused throughout the du'a. The other thing I told you before, that this is a du'a being done in the masjid, the best and most beloved places to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أَحَبُّ الْبِقَاعِ إِلَى اللَّهِ مَسَاجِدُهَا. The last reminder is that I'm going to be making the dua in the plural first person pronouns. Okay, I'm going to be raising my hands towards the Qibla as I'm sitting, looking at you, hopefully, inshallah, just so that you pay attention, inshallah, and you be with me throughout. Okay, and say Ameen with every pause that I'll be making, inshallah, in this dua. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه اللهم لك الحمد كله ولك الشكر كله ولك الفضل كله ولك الثناء الحسن لا نحصي ثناء عليك أنت كما أثنيت على نفسك اللهم صل على عبدك ونبيك محمد وآله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا اللهم إنا نسألك خير المسألة وخير الدعاء وخير العلم وخير العمل وخير الحياة وخير الممات وخير النجاح اللهم إنا نسألك فواتح الخير وجوامعه وأوله وآخره وظاهره وباطنه اللهم إنا نسألك لهذا الكلاس class 2020 of Al-Ghazaly High School يا ربي يا أرحم الراحمين نسألك اللهم باسمك الأعظم الذي إذا دعيت به أجبت وإذا سئلت به أعطيت اللهم ألهمنا رشدنا وقنا شر أنفسنا اللهم حبب إلينا الإيمان وزينه في قلوبنا وكره إلينا الكفر والفسوق والعصيان واجعلنا من الراشدين يا مقلب القلوب والأبصار ثبت قلوبنا على دينك يا مقلب القلوب والأبصار ثبت قلوبنا على دينك واصرفنا إلى طاعتك اللهم جنبنا الفواحش والفتن اللهم أعذنا من الفواحش والفتن اللهم أعذنا من الفتن ما ظهر منها وما بطن وجنبنا الفواحش ما ظهر منها وما بطن اللهم اجعلنا هداة مهتدين غير ضالين ولا مضلين اللهم آت نفوسنا تقواها وزكها أنت خير من زكاها أنت وليها ومولاها اللهم اجعلنا لك ذكارين ولك شكارين يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم اجعلنا أبرارا صالحين اللهم أحينا مسلمين اللهم أحينا مسلمين اللهم أحينا مسلمين وتوفنا مسلمين وألحقنا بالصالحين غير خزايا ولا نادمين اللهم إنا نسألك من الخير كله عاجله وآجله ما علمنا منه وما لم نعلم ونعوذ بك من الشر كله عاجله وآجله ما علمنا منه وما لم نعلم اللهم إنا نسألك من خير ما سألك منه عبدك ونبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم ونعوذ بك من شر ما استعاذك منه عبدك ونبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم اللهم إنا نسألك العفو والعافية اللهم إنا نسألك العفو والعافية اللهم إنا نسألك اليقين والمعافاة اللهم إنا نسألك اليقين والمعافاة اللهم إنا نسألك اليقين والمعافاة اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من زوال نعمتك ومن تحول عافيتك ومن فجاءة نقمتك ومن جميع سخطك اللهم إنا نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى ومن العمل ما ترضى اللهم اجز عنا والدينا آباءنا وأمهاتنا خير الجزاء اللهم اجزهم عنا خير ما جزيت به والدينا آباء وأمهات عن أبنائهم وبناتهم يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم اجز عنا معلمين ومعلماتنا خير الجزاء على ما علمونا وربونا يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم اجز عنا مديرتنا خير الجزاء واجز عنا كل من علمنا وربانا وأعاننا وساعدنا حتى تخرجنا في هذا اليوم في هذا العام يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم إنا نسألك أن تغفر لنا وأن ترحمنا وأن تعفو عنا وأن تعافينا وأن توفقنا للخير أبدا ما أحييتنا وأن تجعلنا صالحين مصلحين هداة مهتدين يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم اهدنا واهد بنا ربنا تقبل منا وعافنا واعف عنا اللهم صل على عبدك ونبيك محمد وآله وصحبه وسلم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين وبارك الله فيكم وفي نجاحكم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Thank you and Jazakumullahu khairan Sheikh Al-Hayek for your beautiful and sincere dua for this phenomenal class. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for, or perhaps the moment that you are just tuning in, as we have so conveniently provided a timestamp for you for the roll call. If you're one of those people, welcome to the virtual graduation of Al-Ghazaly High School Class of 2020.
كي أتفاخر وظننت أنا أني بذلك حزت غنى فوجدت أني خاسر فتلك مظاهر لا نحتاج المال كي نزداد جمالا جوهرنا هنا في القلب تلالا لا نرضي الناس بما لا نرضاه لنا حالا ذاك جمالنا يسمو يتعالى كن أنت تزداد جمالا
يوسف عبد الواحد.
I'd like to thank my family, my friends, especially the cameras in this school for catching me lacking, but not all the time.
أتقبلهم الناس لست أقلدهم إلا بما يرضيني كي أرضيني
سارة عبدول.
Assalamu alaikum. I just want to thank my amazing teachers, my wonderful friends, and my loving family for making the past 6 years so memorable. I want to thank Allah for giving me the opportunity to be a student of Al-Ghazaly High School.
في القلب تلالا لا نرضي الناس بما لا نرضاه لنا حالا ذاك جمالنا يسمو يتعالى
ندى أبو مويس.
كن أنت تزداد جمالا
هبة أبو راضي.
من أرضانا
نور أبو راضي.
Okay, I want to thank my mom and dad for everything they've done for me. My high school experience wouldn't have been the same without you guys. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate all the hard work you guys put into putting me into the school. And alhamdulillah for a great high school experience.
Ghazali is one of my greatest accomplishments, and hopefully we can free Palestine.
وأكون أنا ما هو أنا لن أرضى أنا برضاهم
منار أبو راضي.
كي نزداد جمالا جوهرنا هنا في القلب تلالا لا نرضي الناس بما لا نرضاه لنا حالا ذاك جمالنا يسمو يتعالى
مروة أبو راضي.
كن أنت تزداد جمالا كن أنت تزداد جمالا
ريهام العطيات.
لأجاريهم قلدت ظاهر ما فيهم فبدوت شخصا آخر.
السلام عليكم، أنا حمود الخضر. إذا عجبكم الفيديو تعرفون ايش تسوون، سبسكرايب، لايك، شير، وتشرف تواصلكم على مواقع التواصل الاجتماعي.
عبد الله علاء الدين.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. Say so first so clean, think they like me. I'm more supreme than hype beast. Thank you, 2020. Go Aladdin. Go Aladdin. Go Aladdin.
تعبنا واجتهدنا
شيماء السيدي.
سهرنا هالليالي رفعنا.
Salam guys, thank you for giving me such an amazing high school experience filled with many blessings and a lot of laughs. I can't even count how many. I'm grateful for my Baba and Mama for always supporting me, and being there for me. And special thanks to the teachers for always pushing me, and even though I'm barely moving. So I'm gonna miss every single one of you guys. I'm a graduate.
في ذكريات الشلة ما ظنها تغيب عن البال وكل شي راح يظل قريب. اوف يا ضحكتنا كانت
سدرة علوان
من قد الفرح.
Salam, I just wanted to thank my friends and family for supporting me throughout this journey. Thank you.
بشرى أنيل أمينة عارف.
Thank you to all the wonderful teachers who've inspired me over the years. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate each and every one of you who've put up with me for the past 4 years. All of you have molded me into the person I am today. And of course, thank you to all of my family members, and I love you, Mom. And congratulations to the entire class of 2020. Even though we spent half the year together, good luck to next year's seniors.
وما يسعنا الكون من قد الفرح. ما يسعنا الكون من قد الفرح. حقنا بالإنجاز نفخر شي أكيد، وراح نبقى نواكب بكل شي جديد. يسعى والإصرار بينا يظل يزيد. ما يسعنا الكون من قد الفرح.
نايدين بدوان.
I'd like to say thank you to my parents, my family, my siblings, everyone that helped me, all my teachers. You guys have been amazing. I'd like to say that Al-Ghazaly was a dream. I truly loved it here. And I want to wish my fellow graduates all the best in everything they do, inshallah.
هلا بالبارك لنا خير اتمنى إلنا تعبنا حتى نوصل فرحنا من وصلنا صارت عدنا همة
يزن باجس
صعدنا على النجمة.
Ghazali really was a movie. It was such an amazing experience, and all my friends and teachers made it such an outstanding and phenomenal place to be, and I will truly never forget my time at Ghazali because of how unique it was.
الشمل كنا صح هواي بس من فرد روح كنا صح هواي بس من فرد روح وإن شاء الله ما ننسى كل الذكريات وياكم اللحظة ترى تعاد الحياة.
مروان بارود.
I want to thank everyone who made this journey possible. I want to first start off thanking my friends for all the crazy times we had. I also want to thank my teachers who touched our hearts, and I also want to thank my amazing mother who made all this possible.
مصطفى بن داوود.
I like to think of myself as Naruto. He did struggle in school, but he eventually made it. As did I, and so will you.
يحيى بوطة.
I would like to thank my friends, my family, everyone I know. It's been a great year. I would also like to thank Sir Khaldia, the administration, everyone for believing in me.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل
حمزة القاضي.
أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا ربي صل عليه يا ربي صل عليه يا ربي صل عليه صلوات الله عليه.
نور الحواط.
Assalamu alaikum. I'd like to thank my teachers, my parents, my friends, and of course Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I have met so many amazing people here. I made so many great memories. I have been the IEF for a really long time, and I'm truly gonna miss all of you and all the great things I've done here. And I truly wish you all the best. Jazakallah khairan.
Diana and Netcha.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much to my family and congrats to the class of 2020.
عمر السيد. مازن الشريف.
I want to say thank you to my mom and dad for always pushing me to work hard, and thank you to all the teachers that pushed me to work hard. I never thought Al-Ghazaly would go virtual. I didn't think that would be possible, but it did, and we somehow made it through. So we did it.
هدى الشرقاوي.
صلي عليه يا ربي صلي عليه صلوات الله عليه.
زياد التمساح.
Rick and Morty, Season 3, Episode 3. We made it, boys. 2020.
آية الزيباك.
Salam, let's just cut to the chase here. We made it! I just want to say a quick thank you to all my friends and family for making this year the best one I've ever had. Thank you.
يا حبيب الله اكتب لنا نلقاه ندعوك يا رباه مولاي صل وسلم دائما ابدا.
Laiba Fayez.
I'd like to thank teachers in this school because they make this school magnificent. Specifically Sister Manal. She puts in so much work and dedication to help her students excel, and I'd really like to thank her for that.
Zahra Farhat.
Despite the year being cut short, I still enjoyed my 6 years in Al-Ghazaly, especially senior year, with all my art everywhere. I'd like to thank Sister Khadija and my teachers and all my friends and family who stuck with me this whole time. And class of 2020, congrats!
Mazen Hamamo.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is your brother Maher Zain.
Assalamu alaikum class of 2020. We made it, guys. It was heaven of a journey, and I couldn't have chosen a better class to do it with. First of all, I'd like to thank my family, my friends, teacher and staff who made it possible. I'll miss you all, and assalamu alaikum.
Honors with distinction. At the top of his class, we thank you for all you have done for our clubs and our Model United Nations and the student body. You are so welcome. You have an award inside as well.
Aya Hamid. Noha Hassan.
Foolish little child, crazy things I used to do, and all the pain I put you through. Mama, now I'm here for you. For all the times I made you cry, the days I told you lies. Now it's time for you to rise. For all the things you sacrificed, oh.
أحمد حزين.
Assalamualaikum guys, I just wanted to thank all of the teachers and the school for sticking with me and backing us all up throughout the years, even though we procrastinated through all of it.
And it's not too late. I'd like to put a smile on your face every day. Now I finally understand your famous line about a day I faced in time.
دانا إجبارة.
And even though I was so bad, I've learned so much from you. Now I'm trying to do it too. Love my kid the way you do. Oh, if I could turn back time, rewind. If I could make it undone, I swear that I would. I will make it up to you. Oh,
أحمد جمهور.
turn back time, rewind. If I could.
Assalamualaikum. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my parents for their endless dedication and their hard work and how much they've pushed me through high school. I'd also like to give a huge thank you to all my teachers. I know how much you guys sacrifice and how much you guys dedicate to your work, and for that we can't thank you enough.
And it's not too late. I'd like to put a smile on your face every day. You know you are the number one for me. You know you are the number one for me. You know you are the number one for me. Oh, oh, number one for me. You know you are the number one for me. You know you are the number one for me. You know you are the number one for me. Oh,
إيمان قدور.
that can't take your place. Oh, I'm sorry for ever taking you for granted. Ooh, I will use every chance I get to make you smile. Whenever I'm around you, now I will try to love you like
أسماء قاسم.
God knows how much you mean to me. Oh, if I could turn back time, rewind. If I could make it undone, I swear that I would. I will make it up to you, Mama.
آية خوام.
Hello everybody, so Al-Ghazaly has become such a huge part of my life, and I know I'm going to miss this place despite how many times I said I hate it. I'm going to miss all my Starbucks runs and getting in trouble for being late, but good luck to everybody, and sorry.
Grown up now, it's a brand new day. I'd like to put a smile on your face every day. Mom, I'm grown up now, and it's not too late. I'd like to
عائشة خان. ياسمين خان.
the number one for me.
I'd like to say thank you to my family and my teachers for supporting me for the past 6 years and for making me the person who I am today and for inspiring me to achieve great things in the future.
أمل خطيب. جوال القضاء.
Go.
Salam everyone. I just want to say congratulations to the class of 2020. I think we all did a great job. I want to say that I met a lot of great people here at Al-Ghazaly, great staff. I was taught very good lessons that I will keep forever and made very good friends that inshallah I will keep forever. I want to point out that there's a really good Islamic community in this school and really good unity, and being in Al-Ghazaly is just, it makes you feel at home.
Find me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. Salam.
Samina, Mia.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, Al-Ghazaly, for the best 4 years of my life, and thank you to the teachers who made it possible to get here. Also, congrats to the rest of the class of 2020 and good luck. Also, fact, it is your graduation.
Ahmed, Mickey.
Assalamu alaikum. Congratulations to the class of 2020. We made it. And to all of the students out there, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Michael Scott. And to the future.
Rana Muhaysin.
At first, it may seem like you have forever ahead of you, but in reality, it goes by super fast, and you learn to appreciate the people and the teachers around you, and I'm excited to see what the future has in store for me.
Manar Musa.
It's been a great 6 years. I want to thank my friends and family and all the amazing people that I've met this year. Obviously, I want to thank Sister Khaldiya and all the amazing teachers that taught me this whole experience. Thank you again, and class of 2020.
Ahmed Mustafa.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. 2020 was like 2012. It was a straight movie. Coronavirus happened. We all left school early. Summer started early in a way. And we got to graduate. Alhamdulillah, everything went good. And I can say thank you, Ghazali. Assalamu alaikum, everybody.
Muhammad Mustafa.
Honestly, these past 3 years have been some of the best years of my life. So I want to thank my parents, I want to thank the teachers and the staff, I want to thank Sister Khaldiya especially, and I want to thank all my friends, especially Yahya. So once again, thank you everyone.
Najmuddin Mustafa.
Hey guys, I just want to thank my parents and also my principal, who's also my aunt. All I really did was watch anime and play video games all year long, but it was fun times, and I just want to thank everyone for all they did for me.
Sara Nasir. Maryam Ubaidullah.
Assalamu Assalamualaikum. I want to say thank you to my mom and dad for supporting me in everything that I do and always encouraging me. I want to say thank you to my teachers for always giving me their best, and especially for Sister Manal for always helping me choose the path that I want to take and inspiring me to be the best that I can be.
وجربه وعاش الكفاح يمكن تعب لكن وصل ثم استراح درب النجاح ما يعرفه إلا اللي راح وجربه وعاش الكفاح
إيمان عودة
ثم استراح.
I'd like to thank my parents for sending me to such an amazing school, and I'd like to thank Sister Khaldia for being such a great principal, and I can't wait to see what life has in store for me.
أمنية عودة.
Salam. I want to thank my parents and my friends for supporting me through this journey, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. And me and Iman are related, even though I love her.
تشهد لنا بعزم وإرادة وما زلنا نطمح للزيادة بالعلم لو نعمل تصدرنا الريادة درب النجاة
محمد ربيع.
وجربه وعاش.
So I'd like to thank everyone, also my father, for teaching me about time management skills. One thing he always said was اكتب باب الشغل على الساعة 7.
أسست بنيان وقريت للمجد والعلي ارتقيت ليش مننا تلقين تخرب كل بيت أسست بنيان وقريت للمجد والعلي ارتقيت ليش مننا تلقين تخرب كل بيت
إيشان الرحمن. صادية رازا.
وعاش الكفاح
فرزانة ريزا.
We made it finally to our graduation, so I would like to thank all my parents, my family, and all the fellow teachers that have helped me all these 3 years I've spent in Al-Ghazaly. I have made so many memories, friends that I will always keep in my heart forever. Thank you.
سمين رومي. يوسف صالح.
Wallahi, I'm going to miss it here. To all of my mentors, thank you. And to all of my younger students, cherish your times here. Assalamu alaikum.
أيام حلوة مؤنسة دمعة فرح دمعة أسى بيت لنا صرحة تكامل ومدرسة ما تنسى أيام
محمد سليم.
فرح دمعة أسى.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I just wanted to thank my friends and teachers that's been there for me, and alhamdulillah we graduated class of 2020, and this is the first best virtual graduation ever, class of 2020. Assalamu alaikum.
يمكن تعداك لكن وصل واستراح كلمة شكر ما ظنتوا فيكم قدر كلمة شكر
كلثوم شيخ.
فيكم يا هل.
Assalamu alaikum. Congratulations class of 2020. I'd like to thank my parents and especially my mom and the amazing teachers and my siblings for supporting me and my friends for making school more enjoyable and fun.
على طار الفرح نحكي حكاية حفلنا الليلة حكاية عن طموح كبير في رؤيتنا تفاصيله.
طيبة شرواني.
Assalamu alaikum. I just wanted to say thank you so much. First and foremost to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to my family, my friends, all the staff and faculty at Al-Ghazaly, and to all my classmates. Inshallah, I wish you the best. And inshallah, you guys deserve this and so much more. Thank you so much.
تعبها وفرحها حلوين نعيش اليوم ذكراها سنين وكأنها يومين قصة وأيام عشناها تعبها وفرحها حلوين نعيش اليوم ذكراها سنين وكأنها يومين على طال الفرح نحكي
سلمى شيفا.
Thank you to everyone who helped me get here. Thank you to my parents who sacrificed so much to send me to Al-Ghazaly. Thank you to my friends, my family, and all the teachers and staff here. Congratulations to all my fellow classmates. We made it.
معلمنا صنع أجيال صياغة عقلنا فن
منيبة صديقي.
يا ربي ترزق الجنة معلمنا صياغة عقلنا فن تواريخ وأدب وامثال يا ربي ترزق الجنة يا ربي ترزق الجنة الفرح نحكي حكاية حفلنا الليلة حكاية عن
آيات عثمان.
على صاي الفرح نحكي حكاية حفلنا الليلة حكاية عن طموح جديد في رؤيتنا تفاصيل.
محمد ولد علي.
تعلمنا وتربينا.
I'd like to thank everyone that helped me get to where I am, and I'd also like to thank the teachers that let me submit assignments that were 2 months late, and because of that I'm a doctor now.
نكبر وحققنا أمانينا على طار الفرح نحكي حفلنا الليلة
ريان يونس.
Assalamu alaikum. I would like to thank myself for being able to get through this mess called high school. Okay, thanks, bye.
تخرجنا ورفعنا الراس حمدنا الواهب المنان وفرحنا حب الناس وتحلى الفرحة بالخلان.
نديم زيدات.
حمدنا الواهب.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'd like to give a well-deserved thank you to my mother and father, my friends and family, and of course my teachers. Al-Ghazaly has been a home to me and has taught me many valuable lessons. Inshallah, I will take them all into the real world. Thank you.
آية عبد الله.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I just want to say thank you to all the staff members and to all my friends who have been with me through the last 3 years of my life and have supported me, and of course to my family who has supported me through the most through the beginning. And thank you all, and inshallah we get to see each other soon. Bye.
هلت لنا اسم البشاير تحمل ترانيم البكور للي غدوا فوق المفاخر فيهم تغارد الطيور.
سافانا أبو عامر.
Hey guys, I just want to thank the staff and my mom and my friends for helping me graduate and be an undergraduate this year.
حاضر نهدي لهم أزكى العطور طيف الأماني والمباخر يوم التخرج والبخور طلابنا في كل حاضر.
تسنيم الأيوبي.
طيف الأماني.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much, everybody, all staff, teachers, my friends, my family. Alhamdulillah, I was able to graduate early this year, so I want to say I'm going to miss all my friends, and I really wish you guys the best next year. So, Alhamdulillah, thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of course, for everything. So, 2021, nope, right?
كل ساحة الميادين طافوا مسافة وبحور الله وانت بعد 59 طابت لهم أحلى الزهور وبكل ساحة الميادين طافوا مسافة
عامر دندن. نور عليمان دندن.
Assalamu alaikum. We would like to thank everyone who took part in our journey.
from babysitter in the Al-Ghazaly to graduation in the new. We'd also like to thank our parents, all of our grandparents, and all of our relatives who took part in this journey. We'd also like to thank the amazing administration and all the amazing teachers who helped us get on this path.
Jazakumullah khairan for everything.
خواطر والكل عرفان وشكور للي غدوا فوق المفاخر يا لا 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 يا لا لا لا.
Thank you so much for joining us for our first and hopefully last ever live stream virtual graduation. Congratulations again to the class of 2020. You are such a special group of people and we're going to miss you so much. But first, in order to miss you, you got to leave. Assalamu alaikum everybody, and we can't wait to watch what you're going to do in the future. Because Ali's going to miss you. No. We need time to miss you. You got to go. Salam, you guys graduated. It's okay, you can leave. No, really, you graduated. You did it. You did good.